criticize the church or the Pope or Christianity, you've come to the wrong talk.
Why did you leave the priesthood, though? What made that decision after 8 years there as a priest?
Okay, well, the job, I liked the job. And it's a great privilege, you know, for people to let you into their lives, to be with their parents when they're dying, to baptize their children, to marry them, to hear their confessions. It's a very privileged life. And I like to think I was good at my job, you know. The people liked me, I liked them. But my heart somehow just wasn't happy. There was something missing. And even though I really enjoyed what I was doing, I felt lonely and unhappy. So it took a lot of, you know how priests are held up by Catholics on a pedestal almost. And it was a big decision to make. I told my family, and my family, of course, my family loved me, so that they were upset. But they said, well, we support you in whatever you do. So as I said, I had no plan to change my religion at all. But can I tell you about the job? I got a job teaching. And in the school where I was in London, there were lots of Muslim kids. Very naughty school I was in. Very naughty. They had every wrong thing you could imagine they did. But I liked it. I liked the kids. And they liked me. And I was teaching them about religions. All my life I'd taught, as a De La Salle brother, I'd taught about the Catholic faith. Well, for the first time I was in a state school teaching about Islam, Judaism, all the religions. Well, I didn't know much about them, so every night I had to get the books out and read, you know. And the more I read, and the more I read, and the more I liked what I read about Islam. And the kids in school were having their effect on me. Ramadan came, you know, the holy month of Ramadan, of fasting. And they came to me and they said, sir, it's Ramadan and we've got nowhere to pray. And your room is the only room in the school with a carpet. You know, you could call it a coincidence. They need a carpet to pray. Can we pray in your room? So I said, of course you can pray in my room. So they kept, but I said, but I have to ask the headmaster first. So I went to the head and I said, these boys, Muslim boys, would like to pray in my classroom. Is it okay? He said, fine, but you have to sit at the back, because knowing these kids, they could steal the carpet. You know? So I sat at the back for the whole month of Ramadan. And for the first few days, I just marked my books and prepared my lessons. I paid no attention. Then as the days went by, I'd look at, oh, they're doing this now. Oh, they're doing this now. And I secretly went to the internet, and I learnt the prayers in Arabic they were saying.
It was a slow process.
Very slow process.
And it is a lovely religion, and there is a lot of peace, and there is a lot of love espoused. But how do you reconcile and equate that with the fact that there are hundreds of thousands of fundamentalists who go to the other extreme, and there is no give and take? It is do it our way, or we'll kill you.
Okay, well, the way I'd answer that would be that this island of Ireland